665,000 pounds of food. While most of us can't even imagine what that looks like, that's how much the High Plains Food Bank distributes to families in need each month. Let's join News Channel 10's Walt Howard and Allie Allison from our Together We Can holiday food drive, where we are trying to help the food bank provide for those families each month.
More than halfway through the Together We Can holiday food drive, and we need your help. You need to realize that 1 in 7 adults in our region food insecure at this point, and that goes to 1 in 4 children. This is a critical need that we have in this area, and people need to help us feed those people who are food insecure.
Yes, and they may be your neighbors. They may be people standing in line right in front of you, and you're not realizing that there is food insecurity. It's been a tough year, and we need your help, and it's so easy to donate. And we're going to tell you how your dollars given to the High Plains Food Bank, how that food goes so much faster and more.
They do have great buying value.
Yes.
They really do.
Yes.
Let's just show them what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Let's talk peanut butter. Go out and buy $100 worth of peanut butter to donate from, say, Market Street United, and you're going to find out that you can buy this many jars of peanut butter. However, with their buying abilities, the High Plains Food Bank can buy this many jars of peanut butter with that same $100. So you can see they really can turn that dollar and make it stretch into a lot more than most folks can. All right, we're going to send it over now to Allie to hopefully motivate us a little bit more by one organization that's our sponsor of the day that really has come through for the High Plains Food Bank. Allie?
Sure have. My friend Steve Myers is here. Steve, you're at Pantex.
I am.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, listen, our friend that really is so much fun, and whenever it comes down to it, the folks at CNS Pantex say, we want to help. We want this to be helping our friends and neighbors.
I mean, we're a big part of this community. We've got over 3,000 employees out there, and anytime there's a need, United Way, food bank, anything like that, Pantexans always dig a little deeper and try a little harder and volunteer a little more. And they have donated $4,000 this year, which, like I said, at $5 a meal, that's 20,000 meals to feed the, 100,000 that use the food bank annually. So we're very, very proud to be a part of that.
Well, we're so glad that you came through for us. 20,000 meals, that's going to make such a difference. And we cannot do it without your 3,000 folks at Pantex. 3,000? Oh, my God.
3,200 and some odd.
Wow.
And like I said, hopefully we can help people get a little inspired and say, you know what, I know the numbers are dragging a little bit. Let's go out. If you're going to buy some peanut butter, if you want to buy a hat like Walt's, whatever you need. The food bank can always use some help, and especially this time of year. The angel trees are up and people are doing that. It doesn't take 5 minutes to tell the people at United, yeah, let's go ahead and give a bag of groceries, or let's give a few extra pantry items that the food bank can use. And Zach and those guys, they do a phenomenal job, and you guys do too, doing this week after week, year after year. And we're just, like I said, we're proud to be a part of it.
Well, we're so glad. We couldn't do it without CNS Pantex, and thank you so much, Steve. It's always good to see you.
You too.
We miss seeing you, so it was a good surprise to see you tonight.
It's been a pleasure hanging out here all day with you guys, and especially Walt Howard. I mean, he's my hero.
He is awesome.
I know.
We're so glad to have him. Steve, thank you so much.
Very glad to be here.
Walt.
All right, Allie, another group that's awesome is the Amarillo area chapter of credit unions, and Lynette Padilla and Jeff Woodington with us now. And tell us a little bit about why the credit unions have decided that this is something that they constantly want to get behind.
Well, the Amarillo area chapter of credit unions has been behind High Plains Food Bank for about 20 years, and we feel very passionate about feeding our community and taking care of the people that we serve.
And one of the interesting things is that a lot of the people, they have jobs, but they still have a hard time making ends meet.
Yes, they do, because a lot of people just live paycheck to paycheck, and there's no getting away from that. And we are there to help them and take care of them and do what we can.
And 20 years plus, how are we doing this year?
I think we're doing great. We're contributing $1,000 today from all the area chapter credit unions.
And that's going to translate into 5,000 meals. That's great.
Awesome.
Lynette, Jeff, thank you both so much for being with us here this evening.
Thank you very much.
All right, Allie.
Well, the River Road Wildcats National Honor Society. How are you, gang? Good. Good. Lana's here. Lana, you're the president of this cool organization.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all had a big food drive, raised some poundage. Tell us a little bit, because the number that we have, there's a good surprise you have for us.
Yes, ma'am. So the number we have on here is 700 pounds, but in fact, we actually have about 3 times that much back at the school that we've raised over the course of the past few weeks.
Yay! Hey, wonderful. That is such good news. With 700 pounds, that's 583 meals. We're going to do 3 times that for this community.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it about the National Honor Society at River Road? What made you decide to help your friends and neighbors and people really in need?
Well, one thing that I love about River Road is the fact that we act more as a family than school people. So no matter what happens, we're always going to be there to help pick each other up.
I love that. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all are awesome. Give yourselves a hand, really. The Wildcats doing great things out at River Road, and we're so happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Smart guys and girls, and thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you.
Good job. Go Wildcats. Walt, you heard all of our schools doing such a good job. We can't do it without them. But what I love is the hearts and the money also coming in throughout the week.
That's right. Someone who is inspired by our efforts this week.
Yes.
Meteorologist Cameron Venable wanted to try and inspire some other folks to donate. For us,
Yeah.
Cameron.
Yeah, it's very important to donate. Keep in mind, this food goes out to 180 agencies. So if we don't get enough food here, that's going to trickle down to the other agencies, and that means more people are going to be hungry out there. So if you do have the resources, definitely try to donate out there.
All right, Cameron, thank you very much. Well said. We're out of time, but we really needed to get this message out to everybody. We'll send it back to the studio now.